Well, this should be a gem of a game. The mere mention of Italy versus Germany is enough to quicken the heartbeat. It's a fixture that's featured some titanic struggles, historical triumphs, devastating heartbreaks. It's always epic when these two giants of the European scene go head-to-head, and this latest edition should be no different. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Italy, Germany. Jim Beckham.
Well, this is just the sort of game, Peter, that you want to see in a final. Past clashes in such stages have been epic and really charged affairs when you think back to 1970, 82, 2006. So I hope this one turns out to be half as good and we can all go home happy.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
This man Rudiger's going to be a very stern test for any attacker to beat, Peter. He's amongst the smartest defenders around with his positioning, and he's got the pace and strength to deal with the quickest opponent. He's not going to fall for cheap tricks either. He's just not that type to dive into tackles.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. This ended up in no man's land. Andrić. And it's Rudiger. Adeyemi. That is good strength. It's a searching pass. And no, that was never going to make it. Andrić. Adeyemi. That's the throw. In with the challenge. Now it's Keane. Musiala. Now it's Havertz. Barella. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Di Lorenzo. Still goalless at the moment. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Can he get it through? That's been slipped through. Adeyemi! Adeyemi!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning.
Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Now the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Stiller. He'll try to keep this alive. And he's managed to get rid. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Adeyemi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Italy clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Stiller. That's a good ball out wide. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Could try cutting inside here. Cross to the back post. Andrić! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick reminder today to please
so they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation. Come on, lads, to the field.
And we're underway again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Doggy. Strong running down that left flank. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. And the shot! It's anyone. And again! It's a goal! The breakthrough. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Number 25, Miguel Politano.
Italy are in front now, the game's only goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Donnarumma claims it without any fuss. And that has left him in a heap. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Raum. Wirtz receives it in a wide position.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
The attendance for this
that's
match
put paid
was
to a promising move.
52,820.
Nicely weighted ball. And he's picked it up out wide. And he's onside.
Germany really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Chance, surely! And it's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Italy are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Germany making consecutive changes here.
Substitution in progress.
Calafiori does well to get it back. Foot in. Looking to play him in. Good ball, good take. Now it's come to nothing. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. Threads one in. Gnabry. Gross. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Havertz. Spread out to the left. Tries to... Real chance! Sticks it away! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Gross. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Germany really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. And they've got rid.
Italy really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Wirtz. And Raum. Goretzka.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan with his defenders for that, because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
And time is up. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Keane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.